Hello, I'm Mike Hayes, back with another Barry Harris workout. Yes, you know the ones I'm talking about, the ones that not only give you blisters on your fingers, but they'll give you blisters on your brain as well. In this session, we continue looking at ways of creating harmonic variations with the 2-5-1 progression. And in particular, in today's session, we'll be looking at ways of creating variety over the 5 in the 2-5 progression. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you get a lot out of it. Let's jump in and get started. Our first example will be presented in the key of C, and then once we understand the Barry Harris concepts that we're using to create the variations in the harmonies, we'll take this chord progression template through every key. The top line represents the basic 2-5-1 chord progression in the key of C, and these are indicated in white. The second line shows just one of the ways that we could rethink this chord progression using some of the Barry Harris concepts, and we've presented this line in gold. The bottom line represents the resultant sound when we play the Barry Harris chords over a specific bass note. In our previous video, we covered the Barry Harris important minor concept, which is the variation in bar 1. And in bar 3, we have the Barry Harris concept of playing a major sixth on the 5th. I'll put a link to that video in the description box below, in case you want to check it out or review it. In this session, our focus will be on some of the variations that we can create using Barry Harris concepts on the dominant 7th chord. Our first Barry Harris concept is that we can create a dominant 7th sus4 chord by playing a major 6th on the 7th of the dominant. Using G7th for this example, the 7th of G7th is F, which means we can play an F6 chord over a G bass. And when we do this, it produces the harmony of a G7th sus4. Let's go through each of the notes in an F6 chord and see how they relate to a G7th chord. The F note would be the 7th, the A would be the 9th, C would be the suspended 4th, and D would be the 5th. Let's go through this new chord progression that we've created, paying particular attention to the sound of the dominant 7th sus4 chord. That's the second chord in the progression. And we'll be taking this chord progression template through every key. Here we go. next Barry Harris concept is that we can create the sound of a dominant 7th sus4 flat 9 chord by playing a minor 6th on the 7th of the dominant. So once again, using G7th as our starting point, the 7th of G7th is F. That means we can play an F minor 6 over a G bass to produce the sound of a G7 sus4 flat 9 chord. Once again, let's have a look at the relationship of the notes in an F minor 6 chord to that of a G dominant 7th chord. The F in the F minor 6 would be the 7th of G7. The A flat in F minor 6 would be the flat 9 of a G7 sus4 flat 9 chord. The C in the F minor 6 chord would be the suspended 4th of the G7 sus4 flat 9 chord, and the D in the F minor 6 chord would be the 5th of the G7 sus4 flat 9 chord. Let's have a listen to this progression now, paying particular attention to the sound of the second chord, the dominant 7th sus4 flat 9. Well, that's it for today, folks. I do hope you enjoyed the lesson, and I hope there's something in this lesson that'll help you develop your own musical style on guitar. If you enjoyed this session and felt you got some value out of it and you'd like to support this channel, there's a link in the description below this video. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on all the good stuff, and if you like this video, don't forget to give us a like. It really helps us out. Until next time, all the very best with your guitar playing. Bye for now.